Tiene la cámara. Ah, la capita. Ah, ok. Vamos a ver.
Now you don't want to go too far, A, because come here, so we can explain. I gotta stay straight for that. So, this is the thing, you have four parts in your hands. You have four parts in your hands. You can pass the part and grab the part at the same time. So, you cannot be like looking and then the part. You don't have to pull the part down and grab the part. Pull the part down and grab the part. Somebody's gonna make four of the same cards. That could be you or somebody else. If you have the four of the same cards in your hands, you grab a spoon. Once you grab a spoon, everybody needs to grab a spoon. Somebody is not going to have a spoon and it's out. If you don't have, you need to make four cards of the same and grab a spoon.
Just make sure you have
not. Be careful because Valeria and Naomi and Ricky are too competitive. So they get aggressive, okay? Again, yeah. And then, if you don't have the four cards, if somebody grabs a spoon, just grab a spoon. It's not going to be let out. So, you have to have all four. But if you don't have them, and if somebody grabs them, just grab them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Some people fake.
Yeah, it's
But the thing is, if I have it and I grab a spoon, you grab a spoon too.
How many people are
Even if you don't have the spoon.
Oh,
you got
as soon as
I think we're supposed to pass it down. The whole thing. If you shuffle them,
that's it. Yes, sir.
oh, we all have the same.
Okay, everybody, pick your cards. Pick your cards, and we are starting now.
Everybody's confused because everybody was just grabbing. She didn't want to
grab
it.
That was so confusing.
I don't even want to grab it.
I gotta give it to it right.
It was Natalie.
Everybody do like four cards. Four cards, everybody. Four cards, everybody. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You are here, hurry up.
Come on.
What are you doing?
I'm texting this.
Like this back up.
Let me see. Miley's cheating.
Is it my turn? Sorry.
Not doing well.
The right way. Okay, grab the cards. You have four cards. Four cards.
Bake because I can get sick.
You have four. Everybody's got four.
Do you remember this lady?
Oh my God! Beyonce! Hello!
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Look, this is Brenda.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hola, mamita.
Hi.
1, 2, 3.
What's up?
1, 2, 3.
No.
Why is there a car in the middle? 1, 2, 3.
Dile que es un man.
I know, man. Looking good, bro. You guys are looking great. Yeah, about like 4, almost. Yeah. Y el de Brenda. Mira, mira.
No se oye.
I can hear you.
Así no está hablando. Come on,
You guys. Brenda got into Zumba.
You're playing, so I can't hear.
Yeah.
Que estoy buqueada en Zumba. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go. La rodilla no se está cortando bien. So,
Que no se escucha bien.
oh. Zumba, Zumba. Okay. La rodilla me está poniendo inyecciones. Cuando todo se normalice, seguiremos zumbiando.
Okay.
One class per week. Okay, for now. Nice. That's awesome. What about you, Brenda? Are you still doing Zumba? Oh, excuse me. I try.
Eso es speaker.
Sí, ya está conectado.
Ok, ya.
Su power.
Está conectado. Eso es para ellos.
Sí, no, esto es para todo en general.
Oh, no. You can't use. I'm sorry. You cannot use your baby. Then I'll take it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Do something is wrong. Everything. You quit it. 1, 2, 3. Esta música es yo. You come back? Yeah.
Yep, harvest.
¿Qué harvest? ¿Cómo se denomina? What?
What's up?
Las nenas. How are they?
Mi oreja. Mi celular.
Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna text you. No cambia.
That's my man.
Hey, I miss you guys.
All in one day.
I miss you guys.
Miss you too. Are you
I love you so much. You guys look awesome.
Bye.
Okay, Jimmy. We're gonna be calling in a little bit. I'm gonna drop out. Drop out.
Yes. Okay, Clara, here is about as good as. What's it to you?
So, and it was really awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really awesome because by noon they were already like open and we broke the ice and all that. So we had a blast. You guys were awesome, and I think that that's going to happen a little more often. So we need to have like teams ready to go. And yeah, you want to say anything?
Me or Ricky?
Go, Ricky.
Ricky's okay.
Okay.
Well, well, it was a really great experience. I never thought that it was gonna be what actually happened. Like Valerie said, when we got there, it was really angry. Not angry, but you can close off. But with everything, by the end of the week, they were like all happy and stuff. And then it wasn't
Like by the end of the first day.
yeah, but like throughout the whole thing, yeah. But it wasn't only a change in them. I feel like also we also gained a lot from them. I gained a lot from them. I really didn't expect to actually receive as much as I did. I was only looking to go over there and just help out, like any physical stuff that I needed to do. But actually, like doing a lot of spiritual. Yes. Yes. It was wonderful. It was really an amazing experience. It was sad at the end to come back. Even now, sometimes like I wake up, I go to work, and then like I feel strange. I feel like I'm not. Doesn't click that I'm still here. I feel like I'm missing something. So yeah, it was amazing.
What do you want to say?
The same. I mean, it was really good. It was eye-opening, refreshing. It was just an amazing experience. And I was like, you have to be there.
One of those that you come back, everyone's like, okay, you have to be there. Okay, awesome. You don't have a sleep. You don't get to sleep anymore.
Well, you guys said everything.
Oh, yeah.
You did.
It's awesome and good and great.
Well, fantastic.
Marvelous. It was fantastic.
No, I mean, yeah, basically what they all said. It was cool to see their transformation, like start to the end. Because I really didn't think it was. They were pretty like closed-minded.
Right.
So.
And I love that.
And then like them trying to like talk to us and interact with us to show that they wanted to be part of whatever we were doing. So it was pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. You guys notice? Are we on? Are we live? Who's watching? Who's watching?
Rosie.
Rosie? Yeah. Yeah, say hi. Why don't we say hi? Here?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me. That's Valeria.
Wait, it's Chris or Rosie?
Rosie.
Hey, Chris. Hi. We missed you so much, Misty Rosie. I told my mom all about your cakes and how delicious they were, and she wants to try it. So
you can go to your restaurant when we come back.
Yeah. Miss you guys. Hi, Chris. I love you.
Okay. Okay, guys. Hello, baby.
Please, I get involved in doing this. I believe that this is a time to have a lot of work that needs to be done. And I believe that. So anyway, let's go ahead and start. Let's pray tonight so we can start. Yeah, remind me at the end. Please remind me. Okay. Thank you, God, for tonight. Thank you for this time. Thank you for this place. Thank you, guys, for all the wonderful things that you have, that you've been doing and will continue to do. I thank you in advance for all the good things and the ones that we think are not so good. But I thank you for everything you allow. This is for purpose. Father, I thank you for this week. A lot of people are sick. I pray that you go and visit the sick, bring healing into the homes, the bodies. And I pray that tonight you will use me when you bring a word and that we will learn and receive it. And I pray that today actually is our first official day. And I can feel the atmosphere changes coming. And I thank you for all the kids that you're going to bring to this place. And I thank you for all the love that we are going to give them. And I thank you for the connection that we will keep between you and us. Give and give more. You really make this place a different place. You really get out of bad habits, lack of love, and lack of honor, and lack of grace, and all of that we're lacking. Really get a hold of you to be able to reflect it out there. So we thank you, Father, and speak to us. In your name we pray and we all say.
Yeah, once we're getting it,
Where's my phone? I don't have my phone. Anybody's got on the table? I have a phone. Why? Mommy, there's one up there too. My phone? Is that it up there? Jazzy,
Look at Valerio, guys. Valerio.
Why you calling that boy Valeria?
This is Valerio.
Valerio? All right, you guys, we'll go ahead and get started, Jazzy.
I
know how Valerie can be. I'm just saying. So welcome everybody, and we'll welcome the people from Texas, right? We said, and Nefty as well from Jersey or Jersey? Ohio. Nefty's not here. Ohio? Somebody's in Ohio? Okay. I just want to say that I have a cold, and though my voice is deep, it's not as deep as it probably sounds on the computer right now. So I just wanted to put that out there. So, okay, guys, we want to talk about rebalance, balancing our lives. Okay. So when I talk about the word balance, what do you think about, Valerie? What do you think about when I say balance?
Balance. Balance.
Don't look up Google. I don't want Google's definition of balance. All right, Jazzy, what you got?
Oh, see, I had an idea and I lost it. I'm sorry. Somebody raise it.
I think of moderation.
Dictionary?
And moderation and evenness.
Moderation and evenness. Right? We got that, everybody? Moderation and evenness.
Is equality?
Equality. Okay, that's what you think about when you think about balance. You think about equality. What else? What do you think about?
Fair.
It's fair. Okay. What do you think about? Who else? Vic, what do you think about when you think about the word balance, man? When I think about the word balance, I think. What do you think?
Well-rounded.
Well-rounded. Okay. So I want you to keep that in mind, okay? When we start talking about life, and I don't know why I pull this thing up here every time. We start talking about life, and we start talking about all the things in life that we have to balance, right? Like when we get splinters in our hand and our buddy's got to take it out, and we got different things going on, right? What kinds of things do we have to balance in our life? We talk about, let's just say we talk about friends, we talk about family, what else? Work, diets, school, right? School.
Sorry.
What else? Right, but what are specifically though?
Finances.
Finances. What else?
Our relationship.
We talking about God? Huh?
That was great.
Relationship with God. Okay. What else? What other things do we have to balance?
Go shopping, you have to balance.
Finances, right? Money, right? How you're spending your money. Okay, we can break it down a little more. Shopping, we have to balance how much I'm going to spend on that shirt so I can get those pants that go with those shoes, right? You got to do it, right? Anything else? What else do we think about?
You see time.
We balance our time. Well, that's what we're kind of doing, right?
Okay.
So what? No, you're fine. That's fine. What else? What else? What other things are we juggling? Okay, we said friends, we said family, we said work. We said work. School, education, right? Because even when you're not in school, okay, and whether right now or in your various careers as you continue to grow, you're in technology, right? You'll be learning your whole entire life because whatever you're learning right now is already outdated.
Exactly.
Right? Right? And that's kind of how it is. So whatever profession you're going into, if you're doing, Valerie likes to do hair. Okay, so what is it? The ombre is a really cool thing, right? And then now they have the what is it called? Balayage, right? That's the newer really cool thing.
What is that one?
Right? Now it's not the time.
It's not an ombre, but it's very blended, so
it goes more with your natural color in there.
Like your hair will grow out naturally.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It's kind of like a different. Oh my goodness! See, I should have talked about hair. You see what happens? So we're all getting our education. Let's balance our time right now.
Sorry. Okay, ministry.
Ministry. We gotta balance ministry.
Housework.
The housework.
Health.
That's exactly what I was thinking. The housework. We mentioned a diet. We mentioned our health.
Health.
Right.
Yeah.
What else?
Relationships with family.
Relationships with family and friends.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? We have not mentioned our rest time, even our fun time, our just get away.
Time needs no balance.
No,
That comes in health.
Huh?
That comes in my health.
That comes in Wally's health.
Yeah.
Okay? But that's not always very clear to everybody, so I just want to throw that in there. Okay? That part is healthy. Okay?
Our God time. We have to have it there.
Okay? So what we're saying is when we're juggling these things, right? We're juggling work, we're juggling family, we're juggling finances,
Relationships.
we're juggling relationships, we're juggling God, we're juggling responsibilities, we're juggling Zumba.
What is that, by the way?
What if I told you I didn't exactly agree with one of those things?
Zumba?
What do you mean you didn't?
Exercises.
When?
Okay. Why would you ask that?
What if I told you I didn't agree with one of the things that you said as far as one of the things that we're juggling?
What do you mean you don't agree? You don't think we should balance it?
What if I told you that God should not be included in the list of things that we're juggling?
Oh, but then we
You can never be too close to God. So you don't need to balance that.
teaching this class.
Okay?
Can you go down me?
I don't think you should be teaching this class. But why would I say that? Think about it.
Can I repeat that?
Think about this, right? Why would I say I don't think God should
I
be
agree.
something that we're juggling in our lives? Other than Wally, why would you think?
Because, like, Jesus should be the one juggling our lives. We shouldn't be juggling our lives. God should be juggling our lives.
Because Jesus should be the one juggling our lives. And I want you guys to think about this because we do not do that. Okay? What we're doing is we make a list, right, of all the things that we have to do, and we include God as part of the list, right? So, because if I told you, well, we'll get there. Find Psalm 16.
Because when I said God time.
Yo, no.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
You can't do it now.
Okay.
You included that in the list.
No, God. But studying and God and reading the Bible.
Yeah.
But God. Okay.
Excuse me. Psalm 16, verse 2. And if somebody else will find me, if they don't already know it, Proverbs 3, 5 through 6.
15 or 16? That John says.
16, 2.
No,
16. Hold that back.
What is it?
No, that's not what it says.
What is it?
All right, who's finding Psalm 16, 2?
I got it.
Okay, Valerie, you finding Proverbs 3, 5 through 6? Can you do that? And then, Ricky, can you find me Colossians 1, 16 and 17?
Wait a minute, sorry. Is it the word and then Jesus loves you? Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Is the heat on or no?
This one.
No.
Okay, so Psalm 16, 2. Go ahead and read that for me nice and loud.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry, that's my fault. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? Listen, we I'll light up here for just a second. I know you guys are trying to find yourself. we want to talk about rebalancing our lives, okay? Shifting things over, okay? And the first thing we do, remember a couple weeks ago we were talking about, we were going through Psalm, I don't remember what Psalm I was teaching about, and we were doing that word, Selah. Remember what it meant?
It means to pause and reflect.
To pause and reflect,
And
right?
balance.
Listen, this is something we gotta do throughout your life constantly, and if you're not doing that, you're running and you don't know exactly where you're going, and you don't stop to shift at the thing, okay?
That was a
And
lot
so,
of words really fast.
I'm sorry. Okay? So we want to stop and review. So we're going through the list of things and how we're doing them. Like all the things that we have to do. We all got a lot to juggle, right? Do we all have a lot to juggle? Is it difficult sometimes? Okay? Read Psalm 16:2. Because it's the first thing we got to do. As we review things, we got to recognize something. Go ahead, nice and loud for me.
I said,
16:2, sorry.
I said to the Lord, you are my master. Every good thing I have comes from you.
Every good thing that I have comes from where?
You.
Every what?
Good thing that I have.
Every good thing that we have comes from Him. That's the first thing that you have to recognize. Okay? Every good thing that we have comes from Him. All right? And go ahead and read Proverbs, Valerie. Nice and loud. Nice and loud.
Trust in the Lord
That's it.
with all of your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding.
Next.
Oh, seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take.
Okay. How many of you guys have felt or even feel now like your life is off balance, off kilter? Right? Kilter. Off balance. Like not quite right. Not quite there.
It's not balanced.
Not balanced.
It's balanced, but I don't feel like it is, even though it is.
Your life is balanced, but you don't feel like it is.
Because when you trust in God, it is balanced. But
Or
with all
He's
the
balancing
things
for
that
you,
go around,
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah. So. Sorry, I'm gonna hit this in a minute. It says, trust in the Lord, and I have it memorized in a different version. So it says, trust in the Lord. This is Proverbs 3, 5 through 6. Right? Most of you guys know that this is, or some of you guys know that this is my favorite Bible verses. Trust in the Lord with what, Stephanie?
All of your heart.
With all what?
All your heart.
3, 5, and 6. With what?
All your heart.
Are you asking me? Okay, so what is it? With all. Man, like you believe it. Trust in the Lord with what? All of your heart. All right, listen. Because they're trying to listen through the computer, we're trying to keep the rest of the volume down so they're not hearing a lot of mumbling, okay? So big. Trust in the Lord with what?
All of your heart.
With all of your heart.
Say in Spanish. It's like,
Lean not
on your own understanding.
in all of your ways.
Acknowledge it.
Why?
Direct your path.
Why?
Because.
Why do we want Him to direct our paths?
Because He knows all, sees all. It's everything.
Doneta.
So,
I'm sorry, Proverbs what?
3.
That's not.
It had it in Spanish.
It's okay. 3, 5, y 6. I got you. Proverbios 3, 5 y 6.
Gracias.
Okay. All right. Listen. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to visualize this. We don't have a board, do we?
We do.
Do we? I want you to get this picture. Come on, Wally. My bad. I should have had
Big
it.
board or small board?
A small board is fine.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris.
Hey, everybody, whoever's
hey,
out
Chris.
there.
Wait.
I'm saying. Alright, so we're just going to do a really quick little visual here, okay? You have an eraser? I'm going to need an eraser, by the way, when you get a second. No, you don't have to run for that one. I have to
Thank you.
Alright, so here's what we got, right? We said family, right? I'm going to show everybody now. We made the list, right? We said work. We said God. We said money.
You have another marker?
Maybe. We said health. Maybe you have. We said health. I'm gonna go around. What else did we say? We said fun and relaxation.
School.
Fun, relax, school.
We need time for the hair.
We need to do our hair and makeup, right, Val? Gotta do it.
Hair.
Look at this. It's terrible. Okay. What else did I miss?
Zumba.
Zumba. Okay. We'll put that under health. Or obsessions. No, just kidding. Addictions. And listen, I'll put in your hobbies. We'll put in your hobbies, right? What else? addictions. Okay, so look, listen. So this is what our list looks like, right? This is kind of our lives. We sit down, but here's what we need to shift it to. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to show you in a second what we need to do. But I have a question. When you start the list of to-dos, all those things that you have to do, how do you decide how you prioritize?
Put God first.
No. Not how should we decide, but in reality, right?
What's most
We know, we always laugh, right? Because we always know what the right answer is, right? What about this? Jesus. And who did this? Jesus. And what about that? Jesus. And look at Seriously, you listen. If this is you, right? And it's Sunday night, and you have a super packed week. Okay. You have to work, and you got projects to do at work. If you have kids, you know that your kids are demanding your time. You got friends that have called you and said, "Hey, I need some time this week," right? You have to study for whatever daggone networking thing it is that you got to do. You have yes, I did. I said daggone. My apologies. You have to study for whatever. If you're still doing electrical stuff, if you're playing a sport. Okay, you have to take time to check out what's going on with your checking account because you got that notice that you $35 because you went on an overdraft and you don't even know why. What do you do? What do you do?
Oh, okay.
How do you schedule your week?
I feel like you know too much about my personal life.
What's most important?
How do you decide?
You
Based on due date?
Based on due dates? Is that what we do? What has to be done first, right? Did my friend call me yelling a lot? Like, was she really crying on the phone? Does she really need me?
Priority.
But how do you decide what the priority is? How do you decide?
Go with the flow.
Right? Because go right, and some of us do. Whatever. I'll get up in the morning and whatever I feel like doing. Jenny, let's have due dates, right? If this is what's in my face, this is what I have to do first. Yes? No? Many times, right? Okay. What else? How else do you decide?
Mandatory things, like you have to go to work, you have to go to class.
Mandatory things. You have to go to work. You have to go to class. Notice.
You have to eat.
You have to. Absolutely. We have to eat. Right? What else? But check this out. Okay? We have to work. We have to eat. We have to go to school. Do we have to stop and pray?
Yeah.
Don't even answer that now because that's not even where our head is.
Don't ask us if you don't want to.
No, I want you to think about this because we have a dun, and this is what pops out. Why does it? We know the right answer. Jesus, right? On the way to work. Lord, I'm on my way, man. I'm going to commute. Thank you, Jesus, that you've given me this 45-minute commute to work because this is my God time. And there's nothing wrong with that. But here's the thing. If you're already on your way to work, you've already started your list. You've already started your day. You've already decided what you're doing first. I mean, I understand we need to go to work. We live in this world, serve a supernatural God, and there is a supernatural world, and we live in a natural world, and in order to get fed, we have to go to work. I understand. I like to eat as much and most of the time more than the next person. Okay? I like to eat. I'm not ashamed. I like to eat. Okay?
Me too.
How do we decide? See, here's the thing. When we start going based on due dates, based just on what looks like I have to do, right? That means that I'm leaning on my own understanding. Right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever it is. And oh my God, this is due today, tomorrow. That exam, I gotta be there. I gotta study tonight for 2 hours because I haven't been taking into consideration that exam that's been coming for like 3 weeks. But tonight, that's where I have to be, And oh my God, I just got on the scale, so Zumba is gonna have to be a priority this weekend, right? That's my next due date, according to my understanding. What does that mean? To lean on your own understanding.
You trust God.
Or to trust your heart.
You trust yourself. You're not trusting God. Hello. Hello, hear me. Sanam is here?
Sanam is there too. Hi, Sanam.
Mwah. I'm sorry, I'm excited about everybody. What does it mean to lean on your own understanding? Right? I got this. I know what to do. I know what I have to do. Right? Now take a look at this. Come here.
Okay,
All right. So we got. I'm not gonna hug you. I just wanted to get. No. So here's your deal. Okay. We got BJ and we got. Come here, Micah. Stand right here. Come here, Vic and Josue, since you're here visiting. Just stand in front of BJ. Okay. And come here, Rico. So we got 4 people. We're not talking. We're not talking. This is not talking. Okay. Listen. If I tell you you have one side, you got 2 sides. I need you to balance out your 2 sides amongst these 4. Do it.
To balance these guys?
Balance it out.
This is a big mystery.
Balance it out.
Micah and Vic and also Ricky.
Well, okay. So you got Micah and Vic, because Vic is skinny. That's
No, I'm doing
I know. Okay, my bad. Go ahead. Put him over. You're over there. That's what he considers balance, right? Right? According to your understanding and according to your standards. Right? You're dividing it in half. You're dividing it equally.
Anybody else who says otherwise is wrong?
Absolutely. Anybody else that says otherwise is absolutely wrong.
Well, you're gonna balance them
right?
according to what?
Now here's the thing. Check this out. Now listen. Check this out. He didn't even ask me balance them according to what?
Exactly.
According to age, according to height, according to weight. He balanced them according to his own understanding.
Quite balanced according to
right? Right? Okay? He doesn't know what I was, if I'm looking for, hey, I need to know, balance out according to education. He doesn't even know he doesn't even know if I wanted it balanced out equally. Again, he's doing this according to what he thought it needed to be balanced. You guys can sit. Thank you so much. Good job. Oh no, he's gotta be. That's not a failure, it's just a reminder. We balance according to how I think. Who's got Colossians 1:16?
Colossians 1:16.
Colossians, the COL, right?
Yes, COL. 1:16 and 17. I want you to read for me nice and loud.
For through him, God created everything in the heavenly realms and on earth. He made the things we can see and the things we can't see, such as thrones, kingdoms, rulers, and authorities in the unseen world.
He's the creator of everything, right? God is the creator of it all. Right? What's the right answer? God. Okay?
Everything was created through him and for him.
Everything was created what?
Through him.
Through him and for him, and that's it? That's all it says on your version?
That's 16, you said 17.
And 17, yeah, that's it.
He existed before anything else, and he holds all creation together.
And he holds all creation together. In him, all things consist. Through him, all things consist. Through him, everything is held together. Ever feel like everything is falling apart?
Yeah.
You ever feel like everything is falling apart? Like you go to work and you forgot to do this, and then you try to go to school and you forgot to do that, and then Wally calls and did you bring the icebreaker? No, I didn't do that icebreaker. And then you go home and your kids are driving you crazy, and then you go home and your parents are driving you crazy, and your girl just gave up on you, and everything. Sorry, Vic, I wasn't pointing out at the empty chair. Why are you pointing it out there, man? I don't know nothing that's going on in your life, so if that's what's happening, if that's what's happening, the Lord is speaking to your life, that He wants to sustain you. Listen, if you're not going to Him, everything is falling apart. Mm-hmm. If you're leaning on your own understanding, guess what? Your paths are crooked. But the really cool thing is this is not about, oh my God, I suck again. I messed up again. I know the right answer is God. I know the right answer is Jesus. But He says, if you trust Him, if you lean on Him and not on your own understanding, then He's going to straighten it out. So it doesn't matter how crooked it is. It doesn't matter. He'll still straighten it out.
The Bible says He makes it crooked. Huh?
Straight, right? That's what it says. Okay? He says, in Him we live, in Him we move, in Him we have our being. And so when when things are out of whack, how do we feel? Huh?
Balance.
We're off. We're off balance. Good job, BJ. We need to rebalance, so we're off balance. Yes. Huh?
Yeah, stress.
We're stressed, right? Somebody find me Isaiah 26:3. Wally, Isaías 26:3.
Muchas gracias.
You see it what?
26:3.
My Bible doesn't have Isaiah.
Right.
26:3.
I told you to try that other version, but
I don't have a. Oh, I thought you said 23.
you got it. You got it? Nice and loud for me, Valerie.
You will keep in perfect peace all who trust in you, all whose thoughts are fixed on you.
Wait, who stays in perfect peace?
You.
Me?
Yep.
How? How do I stay in perfect peace?
All who trust in him.
All who trust in him and what?
All whose thoughts are fixed on him.
All whose thoughts are fixed on him, all who trust in him. Those are the ones that are not what? They're not what? Because they're in peace. So they're not
Unbalanced?
They're not unbalanced. And they're not at the very not your question. But they're not stressed out all the time, right? Because there's so much to do. And you look at that Isaiah, Wally, 26:3. Isaías 26:3, Wally. I already said that in Spanish for you, Wally.
Hey, I was being a good host to Jasmine. Don't blame me.
Jasmine said, I could have found the soap by myself.
But she giving ass.
He will keep in perfect peace. You will keep in perfect peace those whose thoughts are stayed on you. Wally's version says fixed, so we'll say fixed. Set, right? You know, there's a verse, and I believe, and is it Isaiah? No, it's maybe someone else, where it says, set my face as flint before you, God. You know what's flint? It's a stone, right? And it's like, set my face, like here, it's frozen to you, God. You know, set my face as flint before you, God, because that no matter what comes, I'm focused. Steadfast on you. Okay, just boom, there. Because out of that, everything else should flow. So our list shouldn't look like this. I'm going to show you how to do it. Don't worry. Our list should look like this. Right? And everything else.
You need donations. You need markers.
Everything else should flow out of that, whatever those things are. Okay? It's as simple as that, right? This is where we start our day. This is where we end our day. This is where we should be all day, right there. It says when the Bible says pray without ceasing, when it says acknowledge God in some of your ways, right? That's what it says.
No.
Acknowledge God in some of your ways, right? Trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your in your own understanding. In some of your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will set your path straight, right? In some of your ways, Jesse? Yes. We acknowledge Him, and He'll set. Amen. Some of your ways. That's how you catch people. You say something amazing, all hyped up, right? So they can be like, yeah. No. What did she say? Trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding. In some of your ways, acknowledge Him.
No, definitely. All your ways.
All your ways, because I was eating my whole candy bar.
Your focus is not set as split before the Lord.
No. Why would you? Why would you do that?
In all of your ways. So when do we go to God? When do we acknowledge God? What are the of those things on the list or on the situations that happen in your life? When do you when do we acknowledge God?
It's when you are you
Not when we should. When do we?
When we need it.
When we need it? When we're in trouble? When we're in trouble?
When you have time.
When I got a moment, Lord, I'll be with you in a moment. When we need something, right? Huh? What else? When it's rough. That's when I acknowledge God. When it's bad. You know? And believe it or not, this is like the third time I touch on this class, and it's like every time it's like, talk to me again. No, well, yeah, but it's just a reminder to me, like, why do things have to be bad? And my question is always, God, does it have to be bad for me to go to you? I mean, we all struggle. We all go through times where we'll run into a brick wall, we know, whatever, but does it have to be like that every time for me to go to God? For me to say, God, arrange my day. Do I have to make my list week in and week out? Now, week in and week out, I got to make that list, right, Jazzy? And mess it up every time, right? Mess it up every time, and at the end of the week, when my week sucks, then I'm like, God, I'm sorry. Can you straighten this out for me? You know, after I chose the wrong guy or I chose the wrong girl because I didn't feel like praying, because I didn't want to listen to my mentor, or after I chose the wrong job and I left this job because I was annoyed, or after I reacted and talked to my coworker the way that I did instead of stopping and saying, okay, God, what should I say? I went and no. And the funny thing is, we'll go to our friends, right? What do you think about this? Yeah, you're right. You should say something, and you should da-da-da. You're absolutely right. Everybody around you may be telling you the same thing and agreeing. Doesn't mean that what you're getting ready to do is right. Are you going to God first? Because when you don't go to God first, your ways begin to look like this, and they go all over the place, and you don't even realize it. Right? Does it have to be bad? How many of us have realized that in our lives? Like, things have to just really begin to, like, I got to be struggling before I go to God. Oh, just me. It's just me. That's when I really go pray.
And then I feel guilty because I go to God when I'm in trouble.
Right? And then the enemy starts messing with you, like, why are you going to God now? No, now and then you try to do it on your own because, God, I'm sorry, because I shouldn't even be coming to you now. I don't deserve, so he twists you up even more. Okay? So I'll say this. First of all, if you're in that place where you've waited long enough and you know and you've known that you should have been praying, okay, there is never a time where you can't go to God. Ever, no matter what the enemy tells you. I don't care if your struggle has been the same struggle over and over and over for years. I don't care that if you're sinning and messing up and you're conscious of, go to God. Okay? Yes, your heart has to be in the right place, but go to Him. Don't be afraid to do that. God's not going to turn you away. And that's a lie of the enemy. Where I messed up so many times, I don't even want to forgive myself. That is not the God that we serve. However, you don't have to wait until it's so messed up every time before you go to God. You don't have to. If you learn to go to God first, your ways stay straight. Okay? So, let's rearrange. How do we rearrange?
Move yourself.
Huh?
No, that's not right.
You move yourself, okay?
How do we rearrange what?
We got to rearrange our priorities. We got to rearrange, rebalance things out. So how do we do it? Because
you can follow that, right? You can remove yourself from being the boss in the situation and look for God.
Okay.
And allow Him to guide you.
Okay. So allow God to guide you, right?
If that's the answer, wouldn't that be pretty much like, wouldn't that pretty like if you follow God, right?
Yes.
Then wouldn't that just put everything else into perspective?
How about that?
Right?
What you said?
Yeah. Right? If you're following God, wouldn't that put everything else into perspective? Right? And so as I've grown up, I always talk about you learn, God is first, and then your home, and then your ministry, and everything else trickles, all those different things in that way. And my thing is this. Some people will say, no, it's God, and then your ministry, and then your family, and I don't care about any of that, because here's the thing. If God is truly first, whatever has to be next that day will be in order. Okay? If God is truly at the center, He's going to let you know, listen, today's 24 hours, and you got 24 hours, and you got 8 things that you got to do. That doesn't mean that you have to give each thing 3 hours, because that's how you're equally balanced. God will let you know, hey, you got 8 things that you need to do. You need to spend 2 hours on this one. You need to spend 3 hours on that. And no, He's not going to, he might. He's pretty cool, but, He's not going to, expo markers, donations accepted for real. Okay? You may not.
All of them there.
That's right. He may not sit with you, and you may not get the deep revelation on Sunday night, and He may not say, okay, I need you to spend 42 minutes. Oh, look, this one writes. 42 minutes, in prayer this morning. Don't get scared, you guys. Okay? I need you to spend 2 hours with your sister because you haven't spent any quality time with her. It may not be that, okay? But I think that as we begin to spend time with God and get to know God's heart, and we begin to go about the things that we know that we're responsible for in life, things begin to align. Yes. Don't tell me that God gave you a schedule.
I want to throw in there that sometimes, we say, well, I pray, but I believe that many times prayer to us is just talking. We do all the talk, and then we don't really sit on God's presence, and we don't really meditate on His